13-4 typical issue. The question is, each of the 5 sound organs, they have their special relationship with the sound and the color of the face and the smell and the taste and the liquid. Can we know all of them? So that's question. So that's truly talking about mainly 5 sound organ relationship with the sound, relationship with the color and the smell, tasty and liquid. So then we're talking about on the book 10 transformation. So that's kind of a chapter in Huangdi Neijing, one chapter in Huangdi Neijing. So in that part, we're talking about the color relationship with the liver is the green. Relationship with the smell, I think it's slight. It's pretty bad smell. It's pretty bad smell. Like kind of urination kind of smell in there. It's truly it's not a good smell. It's not a good smell. And the tasty is the sour. The sound is short or yeah, pretty loud sound to call someone. And the liquid is the tear. I think we learned foundationally. The color certainly we learned. And the tasty certainly we learned. And the liquid we learned. But it looked like we didn't especially talking about the smell. And we didn't especially talking about the sound. But originally in Huangdi Neijing and in Nanjing, they talking about the smell and they talking about the sound. So that's for liver. That's for liver. Then we're talking about the heart. The color relationship with the heart is red. And the smell is like if we're burning something and kind of overburning, overburning kind of smell. That's the heart. Heart 5 elements belong to fire. And when we're cooking something, we use fire. And like overcooking, overburning, that kind of smell. The tasty is the bitter. The sound is talking. Like people have some excessive kind of tension in the heart. People prefer talking. And the liquid is the sweating. Don't confuse sweating with the function of the lung. We're talking about the people sweat it out, maybe lung losing function. Basically, lung control the pore. The heart is the liquid. So that's I like to give you an example here. Like the water. Like the water coming. Yeah, like the water coming from the pump. Yeah, coming from the pump. We must have water inside. Then you open it. Then you open it. Water coming out. That's like the sweat. But without water, whatever you open here, nothing coming. So these parts, like the water part, belong to heart. And the control part belong to the mouth. So that's basically liquid part for sweat is belong to the heart. Especially when you go to board exam, when you see some questions, you need pretty clear. They ask you foundation question there, or maybe they only ask you about clinical question. Foundation question, liquid always go to the heart, writing. But clinically, maybe functionally, relationship is wrong. So that's the heart. The color of the spleen, yellow. That's everybody know. The smell for the spleen is good smell here. Aromatic. That's the smell. So we know we have a lot of herbs, aromatic herbs that can like make our spleen working. Yeah, working for the middle here. Like 木香、砂仁, that all have aromatic kind of smell. That especially can make middle gel moving. Tasty is sweet. Some people got the skin differences. They query about sweet. Always try to eat more chocolate. The sound is singing. People have spleen disorder. They may like to sing. Yeah. You can see clinically to see. If they always try to sing, they may have spleen disorder. And the liquid is saliva. It's coming from the mouth. But that kind of liquid, usually, they only relationship with digestion function. Like people try to eat, then they have some liquid coming from the mouth. That's relationship with brain function. Then we're talking about the lung. Color is white color. Smell, still not good smell. That kind of smell look like some old fish smell. Some old fish smell. It's not a good smell. And the tasty is pungent. The sound is crack. the liquid is discharging from the nose. So that's for the lung. Yeah, that's for the lung. So we say basically this part you are pretty familiar already. But maybe this the smell part we are not truly talking about before, and the sound part we are not truly talking about before. Other parts we discussed. When we're talking about the kidney color is black color. And the kidney smell, still not good smell, solid smell. And the tasty is solid. The sound is grainy. And the liquid is bitter. The bitter still coming from the mouth. So what's the difference between the bitter and the flavor coming from the spring? I would like to say, like normally without eating, moisten the mouth, that's bitter. But if you try to eat it, you got more liquid coming to the mouth. That's flavor. So that's we're talking about digestion functions kind of liquid relationship with spring. And normally, like a moisture function, that's relationship with the tea. So that's the sound, color, smell, tasty, and the liquid relationship with the five sound organs. Then they're talking about the Shen spirit. Five sound, they have 7 Shen. Like what's each of the Shen relationship? That's the title. Then explanation. The sound storage for spirit or Shen. That's for sure. So different Shen storage in different sound organs. So liver storage the Huang. The lung storage the Pe. The heart storage the Shen, the bigger Shen and the small Shen for the heart. The spleen storage the Yi and waiting. That's 2 Shen here. And the Ching storage the I and the G 6 Shen. So pretty similar like we talking about emotion. Emotion, we still have 7 emotions. We have 5 sounds. Still, been holding 2 emotions. and Ching holding two emotions. So kidney is post-natural essence coming from, and the spleen is post-natural essence coming from. So these two organs is very important for our life. They hold in two emotions, and also they hold in fusion. So that's where we have 5 sound organs, like they hold in different kind of things. So that's where this chapter